So this topic, money, is what we're talking about this week. One of the things I wanted to talk about and post this very raw footage is about when you're self-employed, creating your own business, doing all of that sort of fun stuff, and you take a vacation. You've got, of course, the cost of what you need to, wherever you're going, whatever's happening, and then you have the cost of not working and the cost of the rest of your world not moving forward. And so I want to kind of put some numbers to that here, and I'm just going to do roundabout numbers because this is not scripted, and I'll try to be fast. So I'm going over to Denver for Lit RPG Con with my two boys. Now my boys are traveling. They're kind of doing a road trip over from Utah over to Denver. I got points on my card that I used on my credit card to be able to get a flight and to book a hotel. Now, it all of a sudden looks like a really inexpensive vacation, except I'm going to be gone for one full working day, Friday. I'm not going to be here to work on my craft dealer for Thursday or for Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, and I have schoolwork that I need to complete. So I'm going to be bringing my computer, but that's really focused on schoolwork, and I've got to make sure that I've at least put together some time for me to be able to do that. In addition to that, it's $300 to be able to board my dog over the weekend, since all of my puppy sitters are going to be somewhere else and with me. And so this very inexpensive trip just kind of got a little bit more expensive. So I'm looking at probably missing $1,500 at a minimum of my just not being here and working and promoting and that. Now, what I'm going to do instead is I have pre-recorded, not this one, but I've pre-recorded stuff and I've put stuff out there to be able to kind of automatically go, and we'll see how that works. I've also front-loaded other consulting work to be able to make the week not as financially painful. But as a entrepreneur, and especially as a self-employed individual, it is not just the cost of going that you have to pay attention to. Obviously, you also need to incorporate the cost of you not being here and moving stuff forward. That is part of the overall cost of your vacation. So a little bit of raw detail there, but that's really what you have to pay attention to. And as a new entrepreneur, it's one of the things I think that a lot of people walk back from, and they decide not to take a vacation, and I don't think that's the right answer. You need a vacation. You need to be able to be a human. You need to be able to take some time, and you need to be able to have downtime. So wish me luck. I'm going to have a ton of fun, and I'll chat with you guys next week.